Welcome to day 3 of Butlins. I really hope this vlog is going well because I'm just doing bits and pieces, and you know when you think, I'm really enjoying this looks really good, but then sometimes you think, oh, I don't know. So I really hope this is going well. One thing I do need to start doing is actually planning what I vlog, but you know, you just tend to go with it. And because we've just been doing the same things, like yesterday, sorry, Oliver's spinning my chair. Oliver, darling, stop spinning me. I don't want you to see over here. It's a bit of a catastrophe. But yeah, so yesterday we went to the playground, then we saw Peppa Pig, then we went back to the playground and we was just in and out of that playground all day, really. We saw Peppa 2 more times. We wasn't allowed in, but you could kind of see it from the sidelines, from the barriers. So Oliver just stuck his head through the barriers and was just watching because he was obsessed with that show. And yeah, we just kept going into the parks and that's all we did really. We wasn't allowed in the soft play. It was closed for under a metre tall, which was a shame. The normal toddler bit that they do have was closed because they said they can't socially distance properly. So I don't know if it's because mums need to be in that as well, or dads, or you know, there needs to be an adult with them. I'm not sure, but that was closed. So unfortunately we couldn't do that, but you know, it's fine, it happens. And as you can see, it's meant to be raining all day today, so he's gonna have his welly boots on because I've only just dried his Vans, and that was with a hairdryer because I need to get him from the hotel to the car, which it's kind of behind me down here somewhere. And I don't want to take his white Converses just because it's raining. So I've just dried the last bits of these with a hairdryer. And yeah, then I'm going to put his welly boots on and his coat, and because Justin's here today, we are seeing Justin tomorrow, but he is here today, doing his first lot of shows today. So he's got his Mr. Tumble umbrella, he's got Mr. Tumble spotty bag, and we thought we would have a Justin day since, Oliver, darling, that's on charge, the iPad's on charge. So we thought we'd have a Justin day, so that's the plan. We've got arts and crafts at 9:45, so again, I don't think I'll be able to film in there like I wasn't with Pep. I wasn't able to film anything. So, and also there's lots of kids around, which is why I'm a little bit shy of filming, because I don't really want to get other people's kids in there just because it's not respectful really. So yeah, that's kind of why I'm only filming certain bits, just because there's a lot of kids around and, you know. So, yeah, that is a plan. I have decided not to curl my hair today because it just keeps falling out. Hairspray does not hold my hair in. So I thought I would have my Willy Wonka hairstyle, which I kind of am loving. Just because it's raining, if it gets wet, it's just gonna, like, this is my hair just dried. Normal. My hair's dead straight. So yeah, it's gonna be fine. So I'm just going to get Oliver dressed and get our shoes on and head out somewhere. Oliver! That's it, good boy. We're very good at climbing stairs now. Pink, good boy. Good boy. Oh, are you doing the other side? Oh, so pretty. Oh no, not on mummy, on the fish. You see the other side? You coming down? 1, 2, 3. Wow! Go on, Oliver. Look at this pudding, Peppa. You got yours. This is your cracker. Oh, you got yours. Stand on this spot for me. Oliver, do you want to stand on the spot? Stand here. Vroom, vroom. Just thought I would catch you up with what a crazy day it has been. Excuse my face, I've taken my makeup off. I've put my hair up to the best I can because it doesn't go up very well. But, you know, it's putting Oliver to bedtime. So, I wanted to share with you what a crazy day it's been. So, the original plan for today was to do the arts and crafts, then go to the beach afterwards. But it was forecast rain all day, so that put me off. And Tuesday, today's Wednesday, so yesterday, Tuesday, Oliver needed a nap. Put him down for a nap, and kicking and screaming coming back here, by the way. But as soon as his head hit the pillow, he was gone for about an hour and a half. Then, today, I kind of thought the same. I'm like, he is so excited, so running around doing everything. I didn't bring the buggy, so my legs are aching. His legs must be absolutely killing him. So, you know, I thought I can't take him to the beach for it to rain, for him then just to get to the point where he hits and he is so tired he just screams, has a meltdown, has tantrums. So I thought we'll just stay here and play it safe. It didn't rain. But when it got to about 11:30, he was past it and it was nap time again. But let me just backtrack a bit. So, in the morning, we went in the tent, in the skyline, and Thomas was on. Thomas's race day, I think it was called. And he was just shouting, "Pig, pig, pig!" So, I'm like, no, Pepper's not on yet. So I look, because there's a list of meet and greets. Well, I said it's at a distance, so the child is standing on this red spot and they're away, you know, at a safe distance. So I look, and Pepper was on there at 2. So I went, okay, great, we can meet Pepper at 2. Then I looked to see when the next show was, because even though we can't sit down, we can still see it, sort of from the sidelines, from the barriers. So I looked and it was 2 o'clock. I was like, what? That's obviously a mistake. Pepper cannot be in 2 places at once. So I thought, okay, so I went up to one of the red coats and I said, what's going on with Pepper? She's scheduled over there and on the stage. And he was like, are you sure? And I went, yeah. I went, well, that's what it says. I went, I could have misread it, but I did look a couple of times. And then he went, checked it, and he goes, can you just show me the app, please, to see what time she's on? So I went, yeah, of course. Showed him. Then he went out the back to sort it out because he was like, there's no way Pepper can be in 2 places at once. And I was like, I know, that's what's confusing me. And he was just the whole time going, pig, 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 pig. So I thought, he needs to see the pig. So we're watching Thomas and he's just shouting, pig. The man comes back and he says, okay, yeah, it was a mistake. Pepper's on at 2. Then after the show, about 2:30, she'll be coming straight out and meeting the children. I was like, okay, great, fantastic. Yeah, he was starting to get a bit grumpy then, having a few tantrums. And this was around about 11 o'clock, I'd say. So I thought, okay, let's start heading back to the hotel room and then just trying to calm down, thinking having a bit of a slow day. And he kept running in the parks, he kept doing things, and then he got to the point where he was just, nope, I've had enough, I am not moving. He's at the top of the slide, refused to come down it, just screamed. And I'm trying to get him down, like, Oliver, there's a queue behind you, come down. And he was just screaming, he was so far past it. So they ended up to pull him down, and he's just screaming, dragging him back to the hotel, he's fighting me. As soon as I laid him down, again, he was gone, he was asleep. So, asleep, and then it got to about 1:40 and he's still asleep. And I'm thinking, you really need to wake up. You really need to, you know, you've been screaming about this pig, about seeing Pepper. Sorry, I keep calling her the pig. It's because he keeps saying pig. He can't say Pepper, so he says pig. And it becomes habit. I wake him up, we go out. We watch the Pepper show, we go to see her, we go to meet her. He loved it, he was so sweet. He was trying to show her George, and Pepper then was trying to be a dinosaur with him, and it was so sweet. So as we were queuing, this is where it gets crazy. So, like I said, he was nap. We woke up, I woke him up. I wish I'd napped. I woke him up, we went straight down, saw Pepper. Did the meet and greet. I'm talking to this lady in the queue as we were waiting. And she's saying about Justin, about, because it's seats. Now, everyone's got a table you sit at. And she was saying, don't worry, it's just about getting there. You know, there's plenty of seats, you will see, don't worry. So, okay, yeah, fine. Then I thought, I just want to double check. Not saying that she's wrong, but I just want to double check that everything's the way it is, because this is the reason we're here, this is the most important thing, so this needs to be perfect. So I thought I need to double check. We went outside, Oliver's playing, jumping on everything, pours down with rain. This is getting up about 3:30 now. It starts pouring down with rain, so we run inside, he's screaming for pig again, Pepper's on again, she was on at 3:30, so he went and watched the show. He was sort of got bored, and I was thinking, okay, you want to leave? I was like, okay. So then he started wanting to go on the rides, you know, that you put £1 in, you press the button and it goes. He normally just goes on them once, and then he just wants to go on to the next one. Oh. So, yeah, he didn't this time. He wanted to keep going on the same one to the point that there's a family waiting. I had to drag him off, kicking and screaming. Then he found some more that he wanted to go on and not get off, which... Okay, I'm thinking, all I wanted to do was, because of how he had been, all I wanted to do was go, get some fish and chips, bring it back to the hotel and just have an early night. He can rest for the big day tomorrow. So I'm going, Oliver, can we just go and do this? So, okay. So I walk over, there's someone standing by centre stage where Justin is. He started his show at 4 today. And it had just gone 4. So I went up to him. I was asking my questions. He was like, yeah, no, it's huge. It's big. Don't worry. You'll get... I went, okay, I've heard people queue up like a couple of hours beforehand to see him. I need to know what to do. He is Justin mad. You know, just me and him. I don't want to sit there for ages if I don't have to. And he goes, 15 minutes beforehand. Will be absolutely fine. It'll be plenty of time because there's seats. No one's panicking. No one's rushing. Don't worry. And I went, okay. So all the seats good. And he goes, all the seats are good that you would get. He goes, put it this way. Everyone who pre-booked is in. Plus the people who haven't pre-booked. He goes, there's still about 20 seats left. So I went, there's still seats? And he goes, yeah, that's how big it is. That everyone's in and there's still room. So I went, so can we go in? And he was like, what? I think he just realised what he said and he couldn't go against it. He went, have you got the NHS app to scan yourself in, like the COVID checker thing? I went, yeah, I will do that. Can we go in? He goes, yeah, just scan yourself in and go in. And I was like, Okay. So I'm holding him because he's refused to walk all day. I'm carrying him, and because it already started, I'm running up the steps. As I run up, I fall and I cut my leg. But you know, you're just like, no, get up. Don't sit there and be a worse. Get up. So I just grabbed him, carried on running up, going, ow, 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 and found a seat. And yeah, we got in to see Justin today, which was not expected at all. We was just going to have a lazy day at the beach. And then we ended up seeing Pepper another 2 times. Going on more rides outside and meeting Pepper, and then seeing Justin when I was ready just to go and get some food and come back. So it's taken the pressure off tomorrow. Because we've done it, I don't need to stress as much and think, oh, I need to be here at a certain time, we need to leave at this time, we need to get here, what if there's queues, and just hanging around. Just I've got a black eye. This isn't from the step, this is mascara. So yeah, it's just that complete crazy thing of, I was thinking I'm going to have to get down there like 2 hours beforehand, just hang around. He's going to be kicking off because he doesn't want to sit around, obviously. He wants to get around and run. We don't need to do that now. You know, I'm just going to get there 20 minutes, half an hour beforehand and just wait and try. And, you know, we had a really good view, but we had a pole here. So he had to sit on my lap, sort of sitting here. But I'd rather be a bit closer to him, a bit more forward. So, yeah, if I get about half an hour before, then I can sort of get, hopefully, a lot more closer to him, which will be nice. It'd be nice to be able to actually, or Oliver to actually really see him instead of being so far away. But, yeah, so that was our crazy day. So here we are on Butlins day 4, our last full day. Can't believe how quick it's gone. On Tuesday and beginning of Wednesday, I was thinking, oh, you know, plenty of time left. And now we're on our last full day and I can't actually quite believe it. But today is Justin Day. Properly. So my plan is to kind of hover around, see when the queues start and then get in the queue, because even though we saw him pretty well last night, I would like to get closer because I'm not sure Oliver he knew he was there, but he could have still been on the TV, if you know what I mean, was quite far away. So I'd like to be closer and actually be like, yes, Oliver, here he is. You know, it's Justin, and get that really excited reaction that, I mean, he was laughing at him last night and everything, but I want the proper one. And we have got Mr. Tumble's bag all ready. So his shoes are wet. His dark blue Vans are soaked. I've been trying to dry them with a hairdryer. Not working. Starting to get annoying. So he's got his white Converses on again, which, looking at the weather, not too sure about, but it's all we've got. You know, I've tried drying his Vans with a hairdryer all morning and it's got to the point. It's like, you know what? This will do. It's going to have to do. So this one's getting impatient. So we're going to head out now. And again, we'll just update you as the day goes on. Where you going, darling? There's nothing there. It's raining again, isn't it? Rain, that's right. That's so funny! So I thought it might be a fun idea to show you a quick Butlins haul. I was debating putting it in like a full video on its own, but when you're buying, you seem to be constantly buying. Then when you're putting it away, it doesn't actually seem much. So I'll just show you what he's got, and then You know, because it's not that much really. Most of his money went into the arcade games and everything. So the very first thing he brought was this stunt car. So you sort of push it along the floor, it goes up a wall, flips over, and yeah, this was like $1.99 or something. But yeah, he had loads of fun pushing this around. The next thing he got, which was at the same time, but he picked this up second, is this George ball. As you can see, it's got like water inside and glitter, and oh, it's not doing it. And then it flashes. So yeah, again, he had loads of fun throwing this around. He's a boy, he loves balls. Sorry about this camera. It's been a long day. So yeah, he got that. Then he won on the hooker duck game. He won this ball. It's a spongy ball, and he has carried this around every single day. Every single day he's wanted to take this, and he carries it for about 5 minutes, and then I'm holding it. So yeah, but you know, he's had fun with that. Then he brought this. Again, it's another one that lights up. He keeps calling it an egg because I suppose it is egg shaped, not realising that it's actually a ball. But yeah, so that's that. Then we done the pop a balloon where he won this dog. Please ignore Oliver in the background. He's been up since 5:15. It's now gone 4 o'clock and he hasn't had a nap. So he is past it. So yeah, then he won this, and we done the same game again, and he won a car. So that's those that he won. He then brought this bubble wand that roars and blows bubbles, but he's scared of it. He's scared of the roaring. So yeah. That's that, and that actually came with spare bubbles for it, which I thought was quite good. And then lastly, after going on about Pepper all day, it was yesterday. He kept going on and on about Pepper. She wasn't on in the morning. It was Thomas. She wasn't on till 2. And he kept going, pig, 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 getting really upset. So I got him a George, and that seemed to soothe him a bit. And he's been carrying it around with him since. He's met her twice now, and both times he showed this to her, and it's so sweet. He loves it. So he carries it around everywhere. And that is everything we got. So hope you enjoyed that little Butlins goodie haul part of this video. So I forgot to update you last night. Basically, Oliver was up about 5:15 yesterday morning. It's Friday today, by the way. He was up about 5:15 and he didn't nap. So when we got back here, about 4:20 in the afternoon, he was asleep. And he slept until 5:30 this morning. So I was just packing and I didn't really want to disturb him. So I didn't really want to update you with the day. So I thought I would do that now. So yesterday, oh my goodness, it was such a good day. And I think the fact that we saw a lot of shows and was sitting down a lot was why he didn't nap. The other days he's been running around constantly, running around the playground, and that's just what's worn him out. But sitting down a lot and having a lot of quiet time, I think, was why he kept going. But we went out, we was just taking the day as it comes, and Justin, we were seeing him at 11, and around about 9:30, there was a PJ Masks show on. So we're standing watching that, and I look over and there's people queuing already for Justin, and I thought, you know what, let's just get in the queue because he can still run in and out, run around, because it's a kid's place. Kids are always running around, so it's not as you have to sit still. So I thought, if we queue now, we'll get a really good seat and we'll be able to see him. I didn't want him to be at the back like he was before because I don't think he really realised that Justin was there. He could see him, but I don't think he really realised he was there. So being right in front of him, I thought he's really going to know. He's really going to able to see him properly. So we got in the queue. Oliver was good as gold. There were some kids behind that he was playing with. So all the kids were entertained playing with each other. And yeah, we got to, annoyingly, we were the fourth family back. So I thought, oh, we're definitely going to get a table. But the family at the front suddenly had another 4 families join him. So they were holding the space for everyone else, which I think is quite wrong. I get, if you're on the same table, then yeah, okay, I get one person queuing while the other one entertains the kids. I get that completely. But when you're holding it for people that aren't even at your table. So we was second row back in the end. And yeah, the way the tables were spaced, it was one here. We were here. So we could still really see him. There was nothing in front of us, just the way everything was spaced out. It was so good. He had the perfect view, and considering he's a toddler, he sat still for the whole 45 minutes Justin was on. That's how well Justin keeps your kids entertained and just keeps their attention, and I think that's so hard to do, especially with small children. I mean, you're allowed in half an hour before, so 10:30 we was allowed in, so we was sitting down for half an hour. He was getting a bit fidgety and restless, and the adults have to stay seated, but the kids can run around the table. So he was just doing that, he was just running, playing. As soon as Justin came on, he sat on my lap and he didn't move. Justin was getting you to, throw them up in the air, the grand old Duke of York, lift them up the hill and down the hill, and he was getting them to wave their arms around, so was having loads of fun doing that. But he was just completely fixated on him, which, oh my goodness, was exactly the reaction I was hoping for. And I think because he had all that quiet time, he didn't need his nap. We was meant to go to the splash pool at 12, but I thought, oh, he's not going to last that long. So I thought he's going to have a, tantrum any minute now because he's tired. But no, he kept going. So we went and got a Burger King. Then we went and played around the park a bit. Then we watched our PJ Masks show at 2, which again he loved. He doesn't really know PJ Masks. He's seen the show a couple of times, but not that much. Oh. But he still really enjoyed it. He loved seeing Gecko, Catboy and Owlette on the stage. Then we did another Pepper meet and greet, and then we more or less just came back here. He played in the park for a bit. We came back here, and yeah, that was basically the end of our day. But it was so good, and Justin was amazing. So amazing that in between Justin and the Burger King, just before we had the Burger King, I went into the shop because they've got discounts on if you book from the actual Butlins holiday shop in the Skyline tent. So did that, got a really good deal. So we've seen another Justin Fletcher show this year. We've got another week-long Butlins holiday coming this year. So, so excited for that. I am going to need a holiday after this holiday. Oliver, this is the first time he's moved since he woke up at 5:30. So I think he's ready to go home. I think he's had so much excitement. It's all caught up with him now, and having that long sleep, having this rest, has done him good. So yeah, I'm just packing now. I'm just getting everything ready. Okay, he's just taking his nappy off. So I'll change in a minute, darling. And they're just waving a balloon in my face. Yeah, I'll update you in a little while. And also, I forgot to show you, from my little haul yesterday, it's because Oliver was playing with this in the bath. He got this Billy Bear cup. He doesn't drink out of cups yet on his own. He's learning, but I normally just fill up a cup with a straw. He is learning, but he still gets it down him. But I said to him, do you want something from the shop? He said yes. He picked this up, pretended to drink from it and put it back. And I thought, okay, guess we're buying that now. Which is fine. He needs to learn how to drink out of cups. And like I said, he's doing so well with it. He drinks out of a cup perfectly with a straw. He can hold it still and drink. It's just that bit he hasn't quite got the hang of, but he is doing well. So it's a cup he can practice with. So no idea how much this was, But yeah, that is from the haul that I forgot to show you. And also, I never showed you Oliver's fish. This is what he made at the Arts and Crafts. I stuck the tail on. But yeah, this is what he made. Oliver, I don't need to have it done because you'll break it. You already tried ripping it apart. So yeah, that's another little update. So that was the end of our Butlins trip. As I said in the previous vlog, I forgot to end both of them. So I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end it now. But we honestly had the best time. Wednesday was just so amazing, getting to see Justin an extra time, and then seeing him on Thursday. I didn't film much on Thursday, only because it was just quite a hectic day. At 9:40 we was queuing in the queue to see Justin, and then we got let in at 10:30, and then we're just sitting around, and then he was on for 45 minutes, then we went to get food, and then we saw PJ Masks. So it was quite a on the go kind of day. So that's why I didn't film much. It was a lot of sitting around and not much going on. But it was, I think that was my favourite day. It was just what Oliver needed. He needed, the shows I never thought were that important at his age. But the fact that he was able to sit down and have some quiet time whilst being entertained done him the world of good. He had the least amount of tantrums on the Thursday. And he didn't nap, and I think it was because he had a lot of downtime. So I would highly recommend, if you're taking your kids to Butlins, go to the shows. Go to as many as you can and just give them that kind of quiet time just to sit down and watch. I know a lot of them can be up, jumping and everything, but if they can just sit down and watch, it will do them the world of good while they're having their lunch, having some food. I always bought snacks for Oliver, so he was able to rest his legs, fill his tummy, have a drink, and just calm down a level, which was good. And then on the Friday, it was tantrum central. I think all the excitement, all the emotions, everything just caught up with him, and he just couldn't handle it anymore. So I didn't film anything on the Friday. The plan was to get everything down to the car, because we had to check out by 10. The plan was to get everything down to the car, and then we had to be off site by 1. So I was planning about 12:01ish to leave. But like I said, all the excitement just caught up for him, and he just couldn't handle it. He was constant meltdown. So we went into the Skyline. He went on a few more rides. He went in the park a couple more times, but by 10:30, he just had enough. And I said to him, do you want to go home now? And he was, yeah. And I thought when it actually became a reality, me getting him in the car and actually saying going home, he was going to have a meltdown. But no, he was happy. He was happy getting in the car. He was happy to get home. I think 5 days is plenty for a 1-year-old, you know. But it was honestly the best holiday. And I have booked it again. The same holiday in September to see Justin again. I thought while Oliver loves Justin, while he still knows him, the Peppa Pig show is still on. And I just thought, while he's still into all this stuff, make the most of it. Because 1, they're not going to be around forever. And 2, he's not going to be small forever. He's not going to be, well, he might be into Justin forever, I don't know. But while he still loves him as much as he does, I mean, there's a bit in this show where Justin warms up his nose and he waves his arm out, goes, then he beeps his nose. Oliver's been doing that constantly from the moment he walked out of the arena. He's doing it now. Not getting any trousers on, he's only got his nappy on, so I'm not actually going to show you him. But he's been doing it constantly. So for the whole 45 minutes Justin was on, he sat still, watched. I thought he went a bit brain dead watching, but no, he took it all in. He's been copying, and it's absolutely amazing. So I thought, while he's still into this, you know, let's just get him, seeing him again. And, you know, again, he's going to be in nursery soon, so I'm not going to be able to do all this stuff as much. So it's just making the most of it, really. And I know some people might think, oh, it's a bit too soon to have the exact same holiday with the exact same shows. But, you know, like I said, while he still loves Justin and why he was so taken and in love with Peppa. I mean, he always loves Thomas. He likes watching Thomas the Tank Engine. But when Thomas was on, because he was on the stage Peppa's on, just kept shouting, pig, He was going, pig, pig, pig. Went up to a red coat and was like, pig. Like, where is Peppa? Peppa's meant to be on this stage. Where is she? He just couldn't get his head around it. So I thought, while he's into all this, I'm going to make the most of it. So, and also we got a really good deal. I'm paying about £100 less the next time than I did this time. So absolutely thrilled by that. But yeah, I really do hope you enjoyed these Butlins vlogs. And if you did, there'll be more in September, October time. So hit that subscribe button. Oh, I'm getting all confused now. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more from us, want to see more of our adventures. Also, give this video a like. I'm sorry it's a bit of a long one, but I didn't really want to just do half of Wednesday to even them out. If you know what I mean. So yeah, please give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.